Do fish have dreams? Where in the mind does consciousness exist? Where does it originate? These are questions that have plagued researchers, scientists for a long period of time. And recently there's been massive progress in finding those answers. All of this is actually currently being documented by an actor and filmmaker we all know well, Werner Herzog. He partnered up with a organization called the Neural Rights Foundation and put together a documentary that, I just can't wait to see. But let's take a look at it. Here we go. Premiering at the Telluride Film Festival, Werner Herzog brings his documentary, Theater of Thought, into the light. Highlighted within this particular film are many technological advancements that are helping people overcome illness. Well, they're also looking at concerns over implanting chips into humans' heads, and of course, mind control. Experts in many fields obviously were interviewed over the course of this film, in about 24 interviewees in all. And of course, they're exploring the complexity of the human brain. Experts in many fields contributed to this film, including 24 interviewees. They go into exploring the complexity of the human mind, and Werner actually shapes this thoughtful documentary around ethical, spiritual, and, controversial subjects throughout its entirety, based on what the reviewers are saying. Everything here seems to be engaging and easily consumable, according to the same reviewers. At one point, Werner actually asks some of the experts if afterlife communication is possible. Talk about diving into the spiritual. There are a lot of controversial clips. Those are to be expected in any kind of documentary. The Hollywood Reporter review actually goes into some detail on some of those things. But the subject that is most deeply concerning for most people is the mind control aspect of it all. If a computer can actually interpret and manipulate your mind, is that cause enough? Is that worry enough to hit the stop button on all this research? Can it actually go about changing you? Is that not an ethical reason to stop? It's a good question. Would it be beyond the pale to communicate mind to mind with your dog? Sounds like it might be possible. Wouldn't that strengthen the bond between man and animal? Absolutely. How about training soldiers in the art of war? Depositing all of man's knowledge in one human brain? Is that even possible? Sounds like it. Technology is shifting and progressing and working faster than we can possibly comprehend at times. Exposed here are procedures that can actually help people with Parkinson's, strokes, other brain injuries. They talk about restoring someone's sight who's had a damaged optical nerve. That sounds a little bit cyberpunk, but it's out there, and it might be sooner than we think. At the heart of it all, of course, is going to be the ethics. Bioethicists have grave concerns about potential for mind control in this way, for good reason, of course. In the film, a country, Chile, is revealed to be the first country to amend its constitution to protect against just that, to protect against the intrusion and manipulation of your mind. Now, upon first opportunity, I'm going to be seeing this film. All of the reviews that I have found have been positive and thoughtful, and the synopsis of this film is, intriguing to me. And beyond all of that, I know that all the documentation that surrounds it is, sound, academic. Really. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less than someone like Werner Herzog, who's legendary for his diatribes involving making films, and of course his history of making films. One of my favorite statements he ever said was, "Through invention, through imagination, through fabrication, I become more truthful than the little bureaucrats." I love it. Warner's been beating back the little bureaucrats for a long time. a long, long time, and is still getting to make all of his films, despite his contrarian views sometimes. This is another that I will willingly line up for because, the subject matter and the filmmaker. All of his documentaries are fairly brilliant, and you should, look into them if you haven't. But I have to ask you, is this something that you're interested in seeing? I know I am. What about you? Are you actually intrigued by the concept of brain therapeutics? You think that's the future? Are you concerned with the ethics behind mind manipulation? I'm definitely concerned with that. Are you interested in more stories like this? Is this kind of take on technology and film kind of a crossover? Is that interesting? If so, let me know. Use the comment section down below. We can definitely have a conversation about it. And I know this video is a little shorter than most of my videos are, but until I see this film, I don't think I have any more to say. Just let me know what you think, and hopefully we can dive into this subject. Of course, I'm going to suggest that you support other independent creators as well. They're out there covering stories in their own way, and they deserve that support if you're intrigued by what they say. So, if you like what they're doing, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and of course share out their material because they are not getting promoted in the algorithm. And I know I say that every single video, but it's always true. That. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts. Yay! Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.